guys. Figured I'd take the BRZ out. Let's see if I can film some before the sunrise, but unfortunately I went to bed late, so we're catching it just at the right time though. Let's see if we can hit some back roads on the way. Excuse me, because I'm just waking up. I literally jumped right out of bed into the car, fed the dog, and just jumped right into the car. I'm gonna be working on cars a lot this weekend. Trying to find some time this weekend to go over this car too, but I mean, the main thing would have to be that high pressure fuel pump, so I'm still waiting on that part. The company hasn't even got back to me yet. It's been just about a week, honestly. But yeah, no, I literally found the cheapest OEM part that I could find. I mean, they usually go for like anywhere from $900 to $1,300, and I wasn't too keen on paying that, so I found one, got it all ordered and shipped by $580. So yeah, no, that hurt quite a bit, especially after spending a lot of money on the other parts like the OCVs and the replacement fuel pump that I didn't even need. But I guess I like Deechworks though. So I guess it doesn't hurt in a sense. Debating on going all the way with this car, or I have some other plans in terms of vehicles that I might want to pick up. I mean, there are some things that need to be done to this car, most likely. I mean, it's boosted and has the supporting mods to help it, but I would really like to do cooling and brake modifications. I mean, this thing, it's still on stock radiator, no oil cooler, so I mean, it would benefit from those for sure. It's just, those are definitely a lot of money, and I'm the type of person that it's like, if I know I'm gonna upgrade anyway to a different platform. I think they just ran that red. If I know I'm gonna buy a different platform anyway, I'm kind of like, why spend the money on the current one? But that's probably something I should do. I'm like 90% sure I'm gonna keep this car anyway, so I don't see myself selling this thing. BRZ with a supercharger. I've never driven a turbo car. Well, a turbo BRZ, I will say. But, yeah, the BRZ comes alive with a supercharger. I mean, it just puts it in that power to weight ratio that it's just perfect, really. I would say, like, the power numbers, when you're kind of considering doing it, I will say, I mean, you know, it's not going to be like it's 500 horsepower. You know, you've probably seen some people get those figures out of something like a GR86. Like, I've seen people push that, but I'm sure it's with a built motor and whatever else they've thrown at it. But I mean, honestly, like, you know, with the little extra help from the supercharger and a good quality tune, I mean, these cars come alive. Like I said, I can't hit watt, so I was just like half throttle that time. That's probably all I'm going to be doing until I get that high pressure fuel pump. Sometimes I feel bad that I maybe shouldn't have messed with this car. Because like in the last video I was saying how when I went unequal length headers and the fuel pump, that it kind of started screwing with the setup I had, where it was tuned perfectly, and you know, I couldn't be happier with the setup, but I did want more out of it. And then now, I mean, for the last year, like I did that in May of 24, and it's August of 25 now. I mean, I'm still dealing with the consequences of that. So I mean, that's kind of a good lesson to learn. Sometimes, you know, we think we want something more either out of a car or like a different car, and it ends up not being everything we wanted, or, you know, there end up being consequences of that we only learn after the fact. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely like, you know, a good lesson to be learned. I feel like cars teach you a lot of lessons like that. You know, try to be like happy with your current setup, whether it's the car you have or the setup you're on, and you think it'll make you happier if you get that next car, or, you know, you finally make it to a certain horsepower figure. You know, if the car's fun in the moment, and I mean it's performing perfectly, just appreciate it. You know, I try to tell myself that too, but I know how it is. I mean, we're always wanting more. I mean, I have my sights set on other cars and other setups for other cars, you know, but you know, sometimes I want to stop messing with stuff. the setup, I feel like, perfected. This car used to handle like immaculately. I've never been in a car that handled better than this. I mean, I used to have a Miata, and I feel like that handled really well. Obviously, everybody says that, but I don't know. I had this thing set up. This thing was running on rails. I used to throw it into any turn, and it would just eat. And you know, the power was perfect. The wheels, tires, I mean, they all communicated really well with the rest of the car. And yeah, I mean, I wanted to go ahead and change something, so I threw some different wheels on with a different offset. I was like, won't change too much. I'll just get in alignment. Oh yeah, now these wheels, yeah, they're 5 more. They are, well, actually they're -5 offset, so they sit wider. They sit out more. So I had to, you know, then what is this guy doing? But the wheels, I had to, you know, change my camber. I had to, I just reused the tires really, but, you know, I had to make changes. I had to spend more money to run, you know, the wheels differently, and, you know, with different builds, you know, I've tried to run more aggressive offsets and everything like that. And I'm not a guy that likes stance cars, I'll say. I mean, I like cars that, you know, are purely maybe like 80% function, like more so for the function side of things than stance cars. I really don't like excessive camber unless it's like, you know, track focused. So I tossed some wheels on that I thought really looked nice, and I really still like the look of these wheels. I just, yeah, they just sit, they have too much of a poke to them, I feel like. Stinks over here. There's like some sewage vent or something. I don't know what their deal is with that. I feel bad for people who live over here, always having to smell that shit. This is the perfect scenic route for this morning. How much battery do we have? I'm gonna go this way. all off. See a stop sign. Wonder if you can hear the whistle on camera. I feel like at lower RPM you can really hear it. Right now. This is a cool area up here. Little marsh. Not gonna run no one over today. My favorite part. I hope it records all this next bit. This is why I came out here.